Hey, 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 everybody, we're live. Everybody, we're live. Everybody, we're live. I'm on. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another glorious episode of I Must Break You. I'm trying out a new configuration with my video, so we'll see how that works. I'm trying to make sure that my audio is not oppressive. It is work figuring this out when you are as dumb as I am. I have been taking a minute to try to figure out what to open, and I've decided that I'm going to open up this box of Marvel Annual, they call it, yeah, Marvel Annual 21-22 that I picked up for a song. Some really, really cool stuff there. I also have some other Marvel and DC packs, superhero stuff. And I also wanted to show you something that I picked up for an upcoming stream, which is... a box of 1992 Marvel masterpieces. These are not easy to find. Now, whether or not they are actually bricked up, I don't know, but we are going to do our best. So for those of you that are watching, let me know if my audio is good, my video is good. Obviously, I am figuring this out. Hey, Monster Radio, I believe that is my good friend Ryan Tremblay, who has... gone on to become a cryptozoologist speaker. It's very interesting to see that. So shout out to him being there. But yeah, so was it Christmas shoes? Yes, it was. But yeah, so I have these Upper Deck cards are actually they people seem to really like them. I also picked up some of these. These were actually a gift from my friend Erik Barnes. The Marvel's Fantastic First covers, and then I also picked up some DC Legacy cards. While I was away. And then this is something that I have been sitting on. Geez, what's this, 2022? I got these at last year's San Diego Comic-Con. These Marvel Studios trading cards. A friend of mine works at Upper Deck, so I wanted to support him and them and everybody therein. So we've got that going. So let's see, where should we go? Should we start with the little individual packs before we get into the box? Let's do that. Let's start with these DC Legacies here. I don't know, I've never heard of this set, but it's only 4 cards, which means that if you are one of my people on patreon.com/JeffMay that gets stuff in the mail, my DC people are going to get some interesting stuff right here. All right, so let's see what we have here. This is a kind of Captain Marvel in white. It's just Shazam. It is just Shazam. So shout out to just Shazam for that. We got a Green Arrow up in this piece as well. So shout out to Green Arrow for all of the lovely hard work that he is doing here. You can hear him. I don't know if you can hear him, but they get a little... Let's see if I can... Yeah, they got a little sticky, but they look like there's no damage on any of the pieces. Yeah, they all look great. We have Cheetah, popularized, of course, by Wonder Woman 84. You know, remember Wonder Woman 84? The very good movie. Oof. Good art, though. The art's great. I like how they have like a Golden Age image of the character along with the modern age. I think that's really interesting, so shout out to them for that. And Batwoman as well. So these are great. The art is fantastic. Does it say who the artist is? No, these pieces of art are really, really great. So check that out. So we get those right there. Go there. So let's see what else we got with DC Legacy here. It looks like there's a chance for sketch effects cards. I don't know what that means. But we'll figure it out. Ah, man, it's funny. My voice is a little bit rough, mostly because I have been screaming in my car all the time. So we have... Wait, who is this? Is that Aqualad? It is Aqualad. Hey, look at that. It's Aqualad, everybody. Check out that. Aqualad, he's been going through some stuff. It was me, Barry. I've been inserting myself into your DC Comics pack so I could cut here just in time Kill Iris. Look at that. Shout out to Reverse Flash. Ooh, look at this. We got a Jaime Reyes. Jamie Reyes? I don't know. Does it go by Jamie or Jaime? Blue Beetle card. That's nice. We see the Ted Cord Blue Beetle there. And then, of course, we have the Flash right here. Now, that's interesting because it's doing the Golden Age. That's Jay Garrick and then Barry. So we got Barry... And it was me, Barry, in the same one right here. So shout out to that. Yeah, you're gonna get it was me. It was me, Barry. So let's see what we get. Yeah, Reverse Flash. That'll be great. Yeah. Why don't I just do the? Make sure you sign up for the you get the rookie card tier. Oof, yeah, that was rough on my voice. Let's see what these fantastic first covers are. I'm very interested to see what these are. Oh, we have a nice Mike Zeck Punisher #1. These are actually really great. Print quality is not the best, but they're really crisp. So I believe that's a Mike Zeck cover. Yep, sure is. We have a Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #1, very famous cover. There it is. And we do another Mike Zeck, by the way. Marvel Superheroes Spring Special. I used to love these specials. The summer, spring, and fall specials that they used to have. I used to absolutely love these things. I would read them over and over and over again. And that is Jim Lee did this cover. Huh. That's early Jim Lee. It's not exactly what you think of when you think of Jim Lee's art right there. So it's really nice. Oh, we got that great 90s Danny Ketch Ghost Rider #1. That's a good one right there. Oh, and that Deathlock, the graphic novel #1, that painted one. That's cover, I believe that's painted by Joe Jusko, if I recall correctly. Joe Jusko, yep, covered by Joe Jusko. Nice. And of course, we get Wolverine #1 in the ongoing series. We love it, the Wolverine #1. And Power Pack #1. These are great. John Bishima. These are great cards. I like this pack. This is really fun. Yeah, a lot of people getting nostalgia on here. Funny story, but Monster Radio in the comments, he and I used to draw together. We would just draw all these comic things that we saw. We were just obsessed with art at the time. Human Fly #1. That's something I haven't thought about. I haven't thought about this comic in a very long time. Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. This was a Strange Tales reboot series. It was really fun. Obviously, Strange Tales big in the 60s. And the Hawkeye #1, Solo Avengers, Hawkeye and Mockingbird. This actually, I think, if I remember correctly, they retconned this to be like the setup for Secret Invasion, if I recall. Is it weird that there's two of my face on here right now? Should I get closer and make it just like weirdly symmetrical? No, it's fine. So right here now we're going to do these Marvel Studios, the What Ifs. They are sealed with a like little holographic sticker, and I am going to take out this knife right here, cut the sticker off, and it's not going well, so I'll just peel it off. You know, I wanted to cut it because I didn't want to damage the cards, but also, who cares? Yeah, we have some of our drawings of stuff that we used to do. That's awesome. T from Cleveland shouting out Dre Alvarez, my co-host on Nerd, and also the person who basically runs this YouTube. So from what I understand, and we got the Watcher here, and it says What If. This set, if you look at it, it says What If, Hawkeye, and Moon Knight. There's 16 cards. I think it's 15 and like a chase that come in here. So that would be very funny if there was more Star Trek in here. That was really funny when we did back in the beginning of the month on Star Wars Day, on May the 4th, when we opened up a box of Star Trek. That was very funny. We have the Watcher, Captain Kata. Nice. And again, if you are a member of the Patreon and you see something that you want, you just let me know. We'll have fun with that. We have the Star-Lord T'Challa, Party Thor. We liked Party Thor. Doctor Strange Supreme. We have a zombie Cap. Oof. Oh, Killmonger's Military Special Ops. Post-apocalyptic Black Widow, obviously. The Hydra Stomper. That's Steve Rogers in there, kid. I loved What If. Did you guys watch What If? I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really great. Good use of the characters. We have Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton. Haley Stanfield as Kate Bishop. Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, co-created by my friend J.G. Jones. Great dude, great artist. We have Lucky the Pizza Dog. Oh, come on. Look at that cute, precious baby biscuit in there. Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, as you can tell by the fact that he is Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac as Mr. Knight. And what is our foil? It is a Killmonger. So our chase is a Killmonger card. Shout out to that. And of course, I always carry my Lucky Penny sleeves. Yeah, let's take a look at the backs. Let me sleeve this card up, and then we'll take a look at the backs of these cards. Yeah, that's a good one. Killmonger is such a great character. You know, it's a real bummer that the end of Black Panther 1 ended the way it did, and by that I mean badly, because that movie was so good, but that ending, very CGI. Yeah, let's see what these backs look like, huh? So it looks to me like a very simple explanation of the characters, what they do, little brief synopsis, your indicia, your upper deck hologram, and then your numbers. So it's numbered 1 to 15, and then it just explains, you know, so like Mark Spector is Moon Knight, but Stephen Grant is Mr. Knight. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is interesting that like all the different that What If Strange did. Ooh, there I go. Show up in the movie. So now let's get to the big box here. What do you say? I already did cut a little bit in there, so it wasn't too much, but just showing you that this is being pulled. Now, from what I see from these, the packs are small. There's only 5 cards per pack, which seems to be like the modern thing now. That packs are going to be have smaller things, but it looks like the way it says here is that there's like 1 chase card per box. I mean, per pack, which is weird to me. I'm not very familiar with the more modern sets, and for that I apologize. I wish I was. I'm just trying to get through this. There's a seal on here. There it is. Oh, you should do. Yeah, Ryan, you should do cryptids. Yeah, I'd love to come on your show. That'd be fun. All right, so let's see. It says may contain time-sensitive redemptions. So if we look on the back, there are randomly inserted into these packs are the following: base set parallels. There are numbered parallels. There are Purple Diamond. I guess that's the one we want to get. Star Rookies, Annual Impact, Humble Beginnings, number 1 spot, combined to fall 1 out of 1. So there's a lot of weird information that they try to give you on here. What they're basically telling you is there is an absolute assload of stuff here. So, and as a reminder too, as we open these and go through them, and I'll take a look at them, that if you are a member of the Rookie Card or Two-Face tiers on my Patreon, these get mailed out. So people get cards, and people got their packages from the first month, and they seem to really like them. So people are having fun. I'll go for it. Let's see what we got here. We got Arrow. We got Magneto here. Magneto in the white costume I actually really like. Great art on that. All right, number 1 spot, The Marvels, number 1. So these are both base, I can see, because they're there. So let's see, The Marvels, number 1, April 28th, 2001. That is, yeah, you can see N1S20. So that's the chase for that one right here. We have The Immortal Hulk, and it says Gold Linearity out there. And I think that means that this is a very good, like, look at that. That is, I believe, a chase. It explains it right here. I don't know if you guys see it. It's having a hard time focus, so that's my bad. But it says gold linearity right there. So, and I do not know what gold linearity means in these packs, which I think is extra fun. A lot of times I'll find out, like, I'll go to my local card shop, which is Burbank Sports Cards, which is amazing to go to. And there are these people that they know what they're looking for, and they tear through these packs. And it's like kind of sad. They don't take time to like enjoy what they're doing. They just like break these packs. And I saw one guy, he spent $900 on Optimum basketball cards, or Optium, or Optic, or whatever. But it was like $300 boxes. He spent like $1,000 on these things, and he was just losing his mind and getting mad and like, you know, how do people make money doing these? And I'm like, dude, this is gambling. Like, if you're not having fun, what are you doing here? Shout out, we got Daredevil. I know somebody is a big Daredevil fan, so they're getting this one. I know that's you know, when I do this, I have people do a little questionnaire. Looks like our insert here is Humble Beginnings, Stephen Strange. You see that HB8. So we see where he was in Strange Tales versus, I'm guessing, what the most recent appearance was before they printed these off. We have Black Winter, Gilgamesh, and Storm. Not sure if you guys ever heard of Storm before, but she's famous. She married the Black Cat in the movie. I mean, not Black Cat. That would be interesting. Black Panther in the comics. Sorry, T. Tom and Jeff Watt Detroit Batman actually got pushed for several reasons. But, you know, you'll get it. Don't worry. It's going to drop a day late. Apologies. We got Gertrude Yorks. This is also one of the things where I'm like, man, I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on my comics watching. Namer. Oh, I know him. We have a #1 spot, Avengers Tech On from August. Oh, we have another Refractor. You see that right there? Who is this going to be? It's number 38. Jessica Gosh Darn Jones. We have a Jessica Jones Silver Refractor. Now, funny story about Jessica Jones, but I was a fan of hers from Alias #1, from her first comic book. I became a big fan of Michael Gaydos because of that. I loved his artwork. I actually did an art independent study on comic book art, and he was the subject of it. I own the page of where Jessica Jones is in labor, weirdly enough. I have that page. I bought it directly from Michael Gaydos, so that's great. And now we have a Captain Britain, who I'm guessing, is this Betsy Braddock? Is this the version of Captain Britain? From the other world to Krakoa, Betsy Braddock. Yeah, so she is Captain Britain. And that is, again, a good example of how I'm just not super caught up with that. Most of I still buy comics. I just rarely have time to read them. So I still go to all the conventions and all that stuff. So we got that. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Null. Null is a very popular character. I wonder who drew this. Ooh, we have an Annual Impact Steve Rogers here. Look at that one. That's a good one. We like Steve. We love us some Steve. And yeah, you can see the AI8 number on there. So you know that's a chase. We have Penance. Oh, this says variant on it. And this has texture. This one is definitely textured. This one has, I don't know what kind of a variant this is, but it's like it feels like a more of a harder textured cardstock. So we're going to put that in the good pile there. I mean, they're all good, but Human Torch and Ms. Marvel. Shout out to them as well. These cards are great. They're all gorgeous. I love these. Does Storm live on Mars, or did they retcon all that yet? I don't know, Doc. Who knows? All right, let's see what we get here. I wonder how much those parallels are worth. Somebody should be looking that up while I'm opening these. But yeah, they weren't lying about all the amount of like chase cards. See, like that's cool. Look, you can see there's something cool coming up, which I like that. Toad. You know what happens when a toad gets struck by lightning, by the way? It's the same thing that happens to everything else. Oh, Hercules. What a great character he is. Played by, in the MCU, my friend Brett Goldstein. So shout out to Brett for getting that gig. We have a #1 spot of Gamma Flight #1. And let's see what this is. It's like playing card shaped. See, it's like, it looks like a Hulk. What are you? This Hulk right here. So we'll pass that. We'll go Loki. We see that Loki here. That looks great, by the way. Shout out to that. But what are you, Mr. Hulk, with these? We have a backscatters. I don't... Oh, it's a sticker? It says peel here. So I guess this is a sticker of some sort. I'll put that right in there. Shout out to that. All right, time for our next collection of cards right here. Hercules and Amadeus Cho movie would be great. Yeah, I love how everybody knows to just go to Dre Alvarez for information. That guy is an absolute all-star. So T from Cleveland just goes, someone, you mean Dre. I kind of mean Dre. We have Athena. Not Athena, but Thena. Oh, nice. Shang-Chi Annual Impact card. That is great. That was a good year for Shang-Chi. Oh, we have the Yelena Belova. That's the Black Widow, but it looks like White Widow. But you see it says variant again on that. So we can just pull out a little sleeve. And let's see who, when I remove this to sleeve, who do we got? Magic. Oh, nice. My good friend. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure this gets in here. Morgana Ignis does a fantastic Magic cosplay. And also did a great Domino cosplay in a Domino's costume. And Iron Man. We've heard of him before. That's Iron Man. From Iron Man. Look for creator autographs, lenticulars, holograms, and original art sketch cards. It was really funny. Somebody pulled an autograph. I was at a store when I was buying these, and a guy ahead of me bought a box, and he pulled an autograph. And I forget who it was, but it was somebody I knew, and I thought that was very funny. I Am Groot. Did you guys watch Guardians 3? God, that was good. Yeah, Ryan, I'm going to have to join the Patreon just to nab some of those masterpieces. Yeah, that's going to be a big pull when we do it. Fastos. Ooh, Spider-Man Life Story Annual #1 from August 2021. I love this one. This was by Chip Zdarsky, was the guy who was the writer of that. Oh, wow, look at this lenticular. Whoa. Man, that's great. That is so cool. Man, oh, it's so thick too. Damn, this might have to get into one of those thick card sleeves. Let's see if it'll go in here. Yeah, it will. I'm always afraid that I'm going to wreck a card. Like, you know, it's the thing where I know people don't care, the ones that are getting them in the mail, but like I care for you. Like I care on your behalf. And Cyclops here as well. Man, these cards, now I know why everybody loves these cards. These are so fun. Look at that. N1S7. So I wonder if because of this up here, if these all form like one big scene or something like that. Yeah, it's Kulan Goth is that character's name. That is cool. But yeah, that Marvel Masterpieces run is going to be fun. I really hope it's not bricked up. Marvel Masterpieces, they tend to brick up, which means the cards kind of form like a little brick. where you can't really peel them, and so they can get damaged sometimes. So you got to be careful. But that was probably the most expensive thing I've ever bought for this. So Star Lord, for my Guardians fans. Venom. We got a Venom right here. This is an interesting looking Venom. He has that black Spider-Man energy. We have number 1 spot, The Death of Doctor Strange, number 1. Ooh, we got another lenticular here coming up. Ready? It is a Loki Silver lenticular, and we get Nova as well. That Loki is cool. Maybe we'll get that Loki too. My buddy Dan Kibblesmith, who wrote that Loki miniseries. Yeah, so what happens, the gloss, for those older cards, like the gloss that they have on them is really, it's like a high test lacquer or whatever, but if it was not stored in a cool place its whole life, like if someone just put it in their garage, Marvel Masterpieces brick out a little bit, so you got to be careful. You can probably save a couple of cards per pack, even if they are bricked, but yeah. Hey, Instagram's at Bob_of_skull. Polaris right here. We have Humble Beginnings Spider-Man. We have the Amazing Spider-Man number 5 cover. That's interesting. And then Web of Spider-Man number 5. So that's great. Amazing Spider-Man number 5, obviously Steve Ditko. Ooh, we have a Cersei variant. Again, we have that textured. I'm trying to see if I can get the light hitting it so you guys can see. Yeah, see that texture there? It's like almost canvas. That's cool looking. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider looks so cool. They do cool stuff with Ghost Rider. And then Molly Hayes from Runaways. Oh, she looks big. Did she get big now? I remember when Runaways started, she was like 11. And now it seems that she is older than that. So Cersei, of course, from the smash hit film Eternals that everybody loves, and nobody had any negative notes about it whatsoever. No notes on that. So let's see what we got here. All right, we have a handful of more packs here. Yeah, some of these cards are thick. All right, come on. All right, let's see what we've got here. We have Karma. Oh, let me see that. Marvel Girl. Oh, that's a great image of her. That is great. How about Planet Size X-Men number 1? That's a good one. It looks like we have something coming up here. Ooh, a Wolverine Silver Refractor. That's got to be good, right? And Spider-Woman. So that Wolverine is pretty cool looking. Now that I'm saying that, let me take a look at that one that I pulled in the very beginning. That gold. And then there's, what was the other one? Silver. There was one that I saw. Geez, there's so many different variants of things here. Yeah, that Hulk gold, that's an interesting one. I wonder what the I just wonder what that is. Yeah, comic titles, they don't give a damn about spoilers nowadays. They want you to buy the book. They don't give a damn if it spoils the ending. All right, we have America Chavez. Great character, by the way. Love America Chavez. We have a Toad Annual Impact card, obviously. We have a Polaris variant, another one of these like kind of canvas cards here. A Philavel. And a classic Wolverine. So I know somebody that on their rookie card questionnaire they said they sure do love Wolverine in that brown doo-doo suit. So I will make sure they get that Wolverine. That's how easy it is. Just tell me what you want, and then I will find stuff for you. That's really good. I love that. The one thing I love about that tier, the rookie card tier and the Two-Face tier, is that I just really like gifts. Like, I love giving people gifts, and so that's just a perfect, it's a perfect opportunity for me to just do what I'm good at. So we have the standard Immortal Hulk with no gold, lenticular or whatever it was. We have Dr. Doom. That's a good one. Such a great character. Such a great design. That Doom is great. All right. We have Captain America Annual #1 on that #1 spot. Ooh, we have a Franklin Richards silver parallel here. And sure as shit, we have the Franklin Richards standard. So you can see the difference when I move the cards back and forth. You can see there. So shout out to that Franklin Richards. I know you guys are all huge Franklin Richards fans, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that Doom is good. That's a good... Yeah, my friend Ryan waiting to see a Wendigo card. That's right. We got Wolverine and we got a Hulk. Now we just need Wendigo to complete the cover of Hulk 181. All right. Now, we have Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Humble Beginnings, Steve Rogers. All right. We have the Star-Lord canvas variant here, or whatever variant this is. We have Sunfire. I always loved Sunfire's design. And Jessica Jones. I love this Jessica Jones. I love that card. I love that design. Who's the artist? Is that Stuart Immonen? They don't say. That is actually annoying. They should say who the artist is. They should put the artist's name on here, if I'm being 100% honest. That's a little annoying. All right, let's see. Let's break. Let's break. Okay. I'm trying to do these. I'm going to try to do I Must Break Use a little bit more frequently, if I can, if it's at all viable. Scarlet Spider right here. Shout out to Scarlet Spider. Good, good, good. We have a Storm Annual Impact. God, that's a good design. Can't get that focused. That is gorgeous. What a gorgeous card that is. Perfect artwork. Ooh, a Venom variant right there. Look at that. Shout out to that Venom. We got Valkyrie right here. She's looking good. And Sam Wilson. Just Sam Wilson. No Falcon, no Cap, just Sam. It's Sam, no Cap. All right, let's see. But yeah, like I said before, I'm going to do my best to do these more often. Get it more regular. I know that you know, I never want to conflict with You Don't Even Like Sports Cards that I do with Adam Todd Brown. So you know, but I try to make Wednesdays my break day. Have you had your break today? Been watching old McDonald's commercials. And I got to tell you, I forgot about that Have You Had Your Break Today campaign. Ooh, there it is. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but sorry if it's gross. We got a Jamie Madrox here, Multiple Man. X23. Oh, man, I had her first appearance. I had NYX #3 because I bought NYX like when it first came out, and so I had #3, and I got it graded as like a 9.6, and I sold it for nothing. I sold it for like $120. It's so embarrassing. #1 spot, Heroes Return, #1. Shout out to Heroes Return. What's this? We have a Sunfire Silver variant there. That's really cool. God, yeah, those variants. And Craven. That Craven looks great. I think Craven's going to do well. I think his movie is probably going to be better than like Morbius's. All right, it looks like I am down to my last pack here. So let's see. I mean, no, I just looked over at the Marvel Masterpieces and was like, maybe I could open a couple, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going. We'll make it. We'll make this one up, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get in on it early next month. I think I'm going to do one maybe even next Wednesday. I think I'm going to open some Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. We'll see. But I think I'm going to try to get that done. Cable. Obviously, we love Cable. Star Rookies. We have a Somnus. Shout out to Star Rookie Somnus. And a Thena variant. You can see because it says variant right there. Very good. She-Hulk. What the? And ooh, Spider-Man. We got Spidey. Yay, Spidey. But She-Hulk, like what the? The Winter Guard captured She-Hulk, hoping to use their mind oven to brainwash her and transform her into this weapon. She resisted their mind control process, but became the Winter Hulk. So that explains why Jennifer is red and blonde and massive. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Craven should have an over-the-top American accent. Well, that looks to be about it. Unless... no, this will be good for now. This is good. I was about to say, unless I should go and get more. But it's important not to be greedy when you're doing these. So let's take a look-see at all the big old fancies that we pulled, because we pulled some fancies. First and foremost, we pulled the Killmonger variant here, the parallel. That's very cool. Yeah, so shout out to that. Let's see. We have the Thena variant that I am going to put right here in a sleeve. Shout out to that. We have the Somnus Star Rookie variant. Now, if you are a member of that tier on the Patreon, and if you're not a member of that tier, all you have to do is head on over to patreon.com/JeffMay, one word, JEFFMAY. Sign up for either the rookie card tier or the Two-Face tier. And basically, I kind of let you, as long as it's not spoken for or it's something that, that's worth, like $1,000 or something like that. Like, you want something, just ask for it. We got this Venom, this like kind of canvas Venom. I do my best to make sure that everybody gets something that they want really bad. And I know most people, when I sent them their questionnaires, they gave me a lot of very vague responses. But you can be specific at that. But for sure, definitely, as we're going through, this Storm is gorgeous, the Annual Impact card. This might be one of my favorite pieces of artwork from this piece. That is just absolutely gorgeous. That is good. Where my Star-Lord fans at, we got this Star-Lord variant here. We have the Humble Beginnings Steve Rogers card, all the way back from, this one says 1964. That's also really weird to me that they are using a 1964 comic book as the Humble Beginnings. It's like, dude's been around since like 1941. Like, yeah, maybe, I'm guessing that Sergeant Fury 13 is a flashback story of Steve getting his powers or whatever. That kind of seems like that's what it would have to be, right? I don't know. So let's see what else we got here. I'm assuming these silver ones are like the easier to find parallels, because we came across a lot of those. So, and we'll look into them. I'm actually really wondering about that gold. Jason, you asked if there are any Magnetos. Yeah, man, we got a Magneto. Message me on the Patreon if you want that in your package. Uh, this Toad is interesting. What a weird... Toad was accused of killing the Scarlet Witch at the Hellfire Gala and admitted his guilt to the Quiet Council of Krakoa, knowing his punishment would be exile, which was in truth a prolonged death sentence. Okay. I remember Toad was like in love with Wanda when the comic first started. We got that Wolverine, the Planet Size X-Men #1, that #1 spot. Yeah, these are great. Really gorgeous cards here. That Cersei, the Humble Beginnings Spider-Man. Yeah, do it. Greed is good. The Loki, the Death of Doctor Strange. This one, the Splashticular. These ones are weird. I like that a lot. That's cool. See him moving his eye. Nice. This one's cool. If you haven't read Spider-Man Life Story, go ahead. I actually got like the 90s Spider-Man Life Story variant, and it's crazy because it's like glossy and it's got everything. It's just so over the top. That Shang-Chi Annual Impact, that's another one. These Annual Impact cards look great. Oh, you're not in that tier, Jason. Well, it's never too late. But we got that there. This Hulk sticker-looking thing. After losing their immortality, Bruce Banner and the Hulk separated their psyches into 3 distinct entities. Banner controlled the Hulk's body like a spaceship as the Hulk's spirit attempted to escape from Banner's violent imprisonment. Jesus Christ. We got this Gamma Flight here. The Penance, the Annual Impact, Steve Rogers. Most folks need a day off after being possessed by a god, but not Steve Rogers. Even with Null still inside his head, Captain America rushed into battle against his symbiote dragons with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Ooh, we got that Jessica Jones silver. We have this Avengers Tech On #1. We have this Stephen Strange Humble Beginnings card. Yeah, we'll put that in here. And then now this is the one that I think this gold linearity. Let's take a look at the old pocket computer and see if gold linearity Immortal Hulk gold linearity. Let's see what that comes up as. It doesn't seem to come up. If I'm looking at this appropriately, I see a lot of the variants here, but I don't see the gold linearities. So let's see. Well, maybe the box says what the gold linearities are. Base set parallels. Gold linearity numbered to 88. Hologram numbered to 22. Crystal. Oh, so there's like only 88 of these that exist, maybe? Crystal Clear numbered to 10, and Purple Diamond are 1 of 1. Oh, so this gold linearity of Immortal Hulk, apparently there are only 88 of these cards that exist in the world. Gold linearity parallel, all of those combined to fall roughly 1 in 16 odds. So it's about 1 per box, it seems. But yeah, that seems to be... This Immortal Hulk gold linearity seems to be the big card from this set. The big one that I pulled. So I'll put that one in this guy right here. And hope that that everything's okay. You know, it's funny. I got a friend that works at Upper Deck, and I should hit him up and be like, hey, you want to send me some more of these? These are great. Because these are really gorgeous cards, really great, and really fun stuff. But that being said, it looks to me like this episode of I Must Break You is a wrap. We are done with this one, so that's very fun. Shout out to each and every one of you that were there, that were here watching. Shout out to you that were watching live. Shout out to you that are watching on here. Do me a favor if you can. I'm gonna say it. It helps. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Get the notifications. Whatever. Just, you know the drill. Head on over to patreon.com/JeffMay if you want in on this action and you want some of these coming your way. Go for it. I've already seen some people in the chat say they've sent me their tier requests, and I will do my best to fulfill each and every one of those. I am so gracious and appreciative of each and every one of you for watching. I will be back sooner than you realize. I originally was only going to do this the last Wednesday of the month. I'm having too much fun to just wait and do this at the last Wednesday of the month. So I'm going to do these more often. Maybe like first and last, because I did one on May the 5th earlier this month anyway. But I'm thinking I'm going to do at least 2 big breaks a month and maybe even more. This is something that I really enjoy doing, and I'm hoping that you guys also enjoy this. So shout out to each and every one of you. I hope you all have a great day. You're doing so well. You're all doing so great. And stay tuned for more. Listen to all the podcasts. You know what they are. If you don't, Jeff Has Cool Friends. Tom and Jeff Watch Batman. Unpopular Opinion. You Don't Even Like Sports. Nerd with Dre Alvarez. And Ugh Fine with Kim Crawl. All right. Thank you all so much. Keep buying cards and then send them to me. Why not? All right. Love you. Bye. Yeah, we're going to end the stream. Obviously.